Hey everybody, so I have some updates. I'm a little late on this, but needed to do my 4-month update on losing weight. And this 2-month period was not as successful as the first 4-month period, depending on what you're looking at. But I'm still losing weight, so that's the important thing. And so I'm going to go over everything with everybody. And if you see stuff floating around, it's cat fur. Sorry. At any rate, so when I talked to you all the last time, I had lost almost 13 pounds. It was 12.8 pounds. And several inches, the biggest being off my waist, which was 4.5 inches. So, and I've got my numbers off here to the side, so sorry. This 2-month period, this latest 2-month period was from 7:29 to 9:30, and so I had a couple of things that affected the weight loss, and that was going up to the Penn State-Pittsburgh game. I knew that Saturday I was going to have a hard time eating healthy. But there's just little snippets along the way anyhow, just from being on the road. So that weekend was not a good weekend, and then I had a stress weekend one weekend. So those are the two big things that affected things, but it's still not all that bad, because from 7:29 to 9:30 I lost 9 pounds. So like I said, I'm still losing weight. It just wasn't as much as the first time around. So that means I've lost a total of almost 22 pounds, 21.8 pounds. And then for inches on the bust, I lost 2.5 inches. So that was a lot more than the first time around. And so I've lost a total of 4 inches off my bust. Off my waist, this time around only 2 inches, which I knew that would slow down after the first bulk of it. So I've lost a total of 6.5 inches off my waist. Hips, lost 1 inch this time, total of 3.5 inches. And thighs, like I talked about before, this is harder to measure because you're not getting the exact same spot every time. So I have down that I didn't lose any inches off my thighs this time around, but still at a loss of 1.25. So not bad. My biceps, again, the same thing as with the thighs. It's hard to get the same spot exactly every time. I have that I gained 1/4 inch. I don't know if that's true or not. It might be. So I'm at a total of 1.25 inches off my biceps. And then my neck, this time around I lost 1/2 inch, so I'm at a total of 3/4 inch off my neck, which is significant because, well, you can see my gobble there, but you know, the neck, you don't notice a lot of fat there besides the wrinkles, and so that's significant as well. I did my pictures as well. My pictures are a little more off, so I didn't get them done until 10:10. Part of that is because my friend who was doing my pictures before, she has a family member who had fallen. This centennial lady, a very strong and persistent lady. She fell and broke her hip and had surgery on it. And so I didn't want to burden my friend with having to take my pictures. So I took a deep breath and asked my dad to do them. So he did my pictures. You know, the first set of pictures between the first day and the 2-month mark, the picture version that showed the most was the side view. And this time, I think where you notice the weight loss the most is from the back view. Definitely the thing you notice more is the cottage cheese in the legs. That's the one drawback and the one thing you have to keep in your head that is not a bad thing. is when you start to lose weight, you no longer have the pudge smoothing out the skin, and now it's starting to show the bumps more. But it's a good thing because I'm losing weight, and I just have to keep telling myself that and get through the ugly part of it all. So trying to deal with that. So you see the lumps more, but that's because I'm losing the weight, and that's also the reason why you notice the back the most is not only can you tell that I'm losing weight, but you can see the rolls are more pronounced, if that makes sense. And it's not because I'm gaining weight, but it's because I'm losing the weight. And so my skin is having to get its shrink down to the size of the fat loss, as well as the fat loss itself. I don't know, that's not making sense. But hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Best news is I'm still losing weight. I'm still on track. I've got my 18s on right now, my jeans that are my favorite pair of jeans, but I haven't been able to wear them. They're technically too small still. I'm spilling out over the top, and they're tight. But before I got in my PJs, I thought I'd talk to y'all real quick. But I can squeeze in them. I can button them up. I can zip them up. It just shows the pudge. So, because they're still technically too tight. So I'm almost back down to 18 as far as my pant size. So I'm excited about that. And I think that's about it right now for the weight loss, catching you guys up. As soon as I get all of the numbers, I've only got some of the numbers, I plan to update you guys on my liver labs. As far as I know, everything's still on track for that. And in fact, I just had a new set of labs taken. If you can see that bruise right there, they had to take the blood out of the back of my hand. I don't drink enough fluids, and so they have a hard time drawing out of where they're supposed to, right up in here. So I've got that coming up, and then and that's about it, I guess, as far as the Mediterranean diet. I wasn't thinking of doing any more individual videos for that. I'm starting to get to where I'm getting low on my choice options, so that I'm not getting tired of eating the same thing over and over. I'm a picky eater, so I don't like a lot of stuff. But as far as how things are going, for the most part, they're going okay. As the season's turning to winter time, I will have to make sure I've got food options to last me through the winter time, and kind of go from there. So, losing weight, total of almost 22 pounds, and we're going to keep on going. I will see you guys at near the beginning of December to update you on the halfway through the year mark, and hopefully I'll still be on track. Thanks so much, everybody.